The former Ostseestadion, now known as the DKB Arena, set-out crowd, 29,000, and they were happy to be back again. We were too. It was the first against the 15th, Hansa Rostock here at the moment, right just in front of the bottom three in the table, whereas mighty Bayern are right at the top. Now, after the first few minutes of the game, it was the visiting team, Bayern Munich, who started to show a touch of the class. That was Souza, works his way through onto the edge of the D, and then the ball came through for Klose's little flick. There was Zé Roberto, in comes the cross, and in comes Frank Ribéry. Tremendous strike for Bayern after just 11 minutes of the game. Fifth goal of the current season for the French Player of the Year, Frank Ribéry. 1-0 for Bayern. Sheer determination from Zé Roberto. Back into the danger zone. Ribéry made no mistake. So the home team down after the first 11. And it was Ottmar Hitzfeld, the man who will be leaving at the end of the season when his new man comes for Bayern. Of course, the ex-coach from Germany, Jürgen Klinsmann. Now, this was just a few minutes after the first goal, and this should have been goal number 2. It was a horrible pass from Klose. Luca Toni not happy, to say the least. It could have all been wrapped up after the first 14 minutes. This was after half an hour again. Most of the play coming from Bayern Munich. That was a good pass through to Luca Toni, who showed his class again in goal. Between the posts for Hansa Rostock, Stefan Wächter gets down on the nick of time. Luca Toni already scored 9 goals in this current season. Now take a look at this for a long throw from the young Mark Stein, the left back. It was flicked on, and Oliver Kahn gets up after the headed flick here from Agani. And the header from Iran. It was Kahn with the sure hands of the day on 33 minutes. Now, just before half-time, with 2 minutes to go, it was Luca Toni who got into a fantastic position. And if you give him an inch, he'll take a mile. 43 minutes played, 2-0 for Bayern. Wächter, not a chance in the world. Lovely ball through. Sagnol and Toni gave Wächter no chance at all. Luca Toni has already scored 17 goals in the current season in all competitions. That was number 10 after playing 16 matches for Bayern Munich and putting that smile back onto the face there of Ottmar Hitzfeld in his last season. So, 1 minute into stoppage time, Willy Sagnol finally into the squad after having so many injury worries. That was Ribéry. Maybe you should have seen Klose in the centre. That was basically the last chance of the first 45 minutes. Bayern doing just enough to be leading by 2 goals to 0. Could Rostock get their teeth into the second half? That was a big question on the lips of all the supporters in blue and white. Now, this was on 52 minutes, and it was Yellen who puts that man through. Kahn having to save from Kahn. The rebound off the post from Ron, and in comes Kahn to take that rebound for his 6th goal of the season. Yellen, fantastic ball through at the outside of his boot. That was the first shot that Kahn saved from Ron on the top of the crossbar, and then it was Kahn to make it 2-1, and it was game on. Great strike from the skipper. And certainly Oliver Kahn not happy at all. That's the head coach, Frank Pagelsdorf, who will be turning 50 in a week's time. Maybe early birthday celebrations. Now, a few minutes later, Yellen involved again. Lovely pass through for Bartels. Zé Roberto came in with a timely challenge there. Again, Yellen. Lovely pass. Finn Bartels, 20 years of age, stopped by the 33-year-old Zé Roberto. Now, as you can see on the look in the face here from Otmar Hitzfeld. Don't get worried, Otmar, just another 16 games to go. And with 10 minutes to go in this match, it was the Luca Toni shot. Even though he's losing his balance, still managed to get that shot on goal. Now the last 3 minutes to go, and this was the big chance here, and the last one for Tobias Radke, but it was all over. Great result for Bayern. Hansa Rostock maybe a little unlucky. This ended Hansa Rostock.